So today I woke up and I wanted borscht. I don't know why, but I just wanted borscht so much. I haven't had it for ages, so I thought I've come to meet my friend who's camera shy, and thought let's find somewhere to get some amazing borscht. Now, I did a poll on Instagram and asked all my friends where's the best borscht in town, and they said Lucky Duck.
Так, а что ты за контент про борщ такой снимаешь? Что люди едят в России на обед?
So we're going inside, guys, going inside. And here we are. So this is like a concept that's really popular in Russia at the moment, to have the kitchen open so you can see what's going on. Let's give it a quick walk and talk and show you it. See, we've got the whole kitchen there. I love these lights, they're so cool. Kind of industrial style. And then look, we've got the wines over here inside. I wonder how difficult it is to get them out. Or, oh no, they're empty already, look. So we just walk through again. We've got the kitchen on this side. And this is like the entrance way. All the cakes and stuff over here and the fresh breads. This is where all the drinks are made. And let's just have a walk down and show you the rest of the place. And this is the second room. Kind of nice, eh? Спасибо. So the borscht comes with bread, some spring onion, a bit of chestnut, what's it called, and some bacon. And here we've got our borscht. Look at that. Are you a fan of borscht? So here we've got sour cream. Sour cream, called smetana in Russian, and we add that to the borscht. So after having that borscht and realizing that there's quite a few Russian foods that I turned down because for me they're disgusting, I thought, why don't I go out and eat the foods that I find absolutely disgusting? With a lot of the foods, Russians actually enjoy them, and it's more the thought of eating them that makes me feel sick, rather than probably actually going out and eating them. So over the course of the next few days, I'm going to try eating all of the Russian foods that I don't want to eat, and I'm doing it just for this video for you guys. Now, a lot of Russians are going to say they're amazingly nice foods. You guys can make up your own minds. So this is sala, which is basically pork fat. Now, have you ever wanted to eat pork fat? I saw a thing on TV a long time ago where some foreigners came to Russia and they thought they were buying meat and they cooked it, and it was horrible. And I cannot stand the thought of even going near pork fat. I don't eat pork at all, and pork fat just seems like, I can't eat, it's just horrible. But today I'm going to do it because Russians love it. It's a great thing that they eat after drinking, as like a chaser. In Russia, you don't drink chasers, you eat chasers. And so pork fat sala is really popular. How am I going to do this? I can't believe I'm doing this. So here we go. I'm taking the bread. And so this is khren. It's horseradish, like a horseradish kind of dressing. I'm not going to put that on there because I just want to taste. Oh, I don't want to taste, but I'm just going to taste the pork. Oh, what am I doing? Jesus, forgive me. Please forgive me. So there you go, my friends. Put the horseradish on top anyway, just to help me out. So here we go. This is to me eating one of my, I've never ate it before, right? It's probably my worst food I can possibly imagine eating. Here we go. Oh my God. My friends are going to be so shocked that I'm eating this. The weird thing is I can't really taste it. I can just taste the bread. The bread is really nice.
На здоровье.
Как в кино говорят, да? На здоровье. So sala is kept in the freezer and then taken out. So it's not completely frozen, but it's pretty much frozen. And so because it's a piece of pork fat, around the edge of the pork fat you're going to have the white more like lard looking kind of pieces is cut off the, you know, imagine like a piece of butter, right? A piece of lard essentially. And then in the middle, you've got more pieces like this that are looking more like bacon. But again, what am I doing? I can't believe I'm doing this. Не могу.
Я думал, ты это раньше сделаешь.
So that was kind of like, basically it's raw, right? It's not cooked. So it's just salted raw bacon essentially. I could not do it. Sorry guys, I failed. So here we go. This is going to be horrible, I know it. You know what? So I'm going to have another one because they've been marinated. And so they're not as bad. You can't really taste them. It just feels weird. I could probably eat these. You know, it just feels strange, but hopefully I'm not going to start flying around the room afterwards, right? So the next one is something again that is loved by Russians, but I think I've had it once. I can't stand the thought of even eating it. We're going to go buy it now. So this is quite a good supermarket because they've got loads of food, like ready food that you can buy. I'll show you. Sometimes I'm buying stuff here. I don't really like it that much, but my mates like it. So sometimes we go somewhere, you got all the chips and stuff over there, chicken and things. And you've got pizzas over there. Здравствуйте. And then over here we've got all the meats and things. And I'm gonna have a look. Where's the thing I want? Where is it? Ага. Здравствуйте. Можно мне вот этот кусочек? Да-да-да, отлично. Спасибо. Oh, look at it. Look at it wobble. Ugh. This is what I bought from the supermarket. Холодец по-домашнему. So it's холодец, like homemade, like a home recipe. And I can't even, the thought of eating it is horrible. Ugh. 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 It looks horrible. So this one has been in my fridge for a couple of days and it's probably gone off already. I'm not going to eat it anyway. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't stomach it. In the bottom is beef, which has been boiled. On the top we've got a jelly. Now the jelly is basically a beef broth. So it's not like a savoury jelly, like a sweet jelly. It's a meat broth jelly. Russians love it. It's really popular at New Year. I cannot stand it. Now, the thing that it's got, because it's got the broth from the bones, right? It's really good for your joints. And I know people that have got bad joints or whatever, it's kind of like, you know, when you take that fish oil, you have fish oil to help you, right? Russians have this instead of having fish oil because it's like good for you, but just the thought of eating it is horrible. I'm not even going to try and eat it. It is awful. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Привет, Ksusha. Ksush. Aww. So finally, we've got some chips, or as we say in the UK, crisps. And in every country, obviously, the chips, the crisps, they are different depending on the taste buds and the, I guess, the history of the types of food that they eat in that country. For example, salt and vinegar flavour are really popular in the UK. I love them whenever I go to the UK. You can get lots of different brands. My favourite is probably Disco's, and I have another favourite, Monster Munch in the UK. Absolutely love pickled onion Monster Munch. Now I did have a Pringles challenge in a video not long ago, and people said, oh, you know, Pringles aren't like British crisps. They're just used as an example because they're the only salt and vinegar crisps or chips available in Russia. But we have 3 different interesting flavours of chips that I don't think they're probably going to have anywhere else. And it's weird for me because I'm on a keto diet, so I'm going to just have 1 from each bag. Probably go and give them to somebody afterwards. The first one is sparkling wine flavour. Sparkling wine flavour. A bit weird, right? The next one, pork fat and garlic flavour. And the final one, black caviar flavour. So this is the first one, sparkling wine flavour. No idea what it tastes like. I've heard, doesn't really smell of anything, just smells like ready salted crisps, but I've heard people talk about these. Okay, I've got 2 small ones here. Yeah, that's weird. It does taste like kind of flat, sparkling wine. You know when you're a kid and you tasted wine that your parents would drink and you think, oh, that's not very nice? That's what these taste like. Pork fat and garlic, just the thought of it. Obviously these are really, it's a really popular thing to eat in Russia, right? Not the chips, but the yeah, it does actually taste like pork fat and garlic. That is weird. That is cool. Okay. And then finally, by the way, these are called Russian potato, this brand. The first one is Lay's, like Walker's. So finally, black caviar. Let's see. Mmm. Surprisingly, it does taste like black caviar, but I don't like any of them. You let me know if you're Russian and you've tried these 3 flavours, if you like them, or if you're foreign and you've tried them, and tell me your favourite chips or crisps from your part of the world. So anyway, that was Russia's strangest foods. Let me know a strange food from your part of the world, or a strange food that you've tried in Russia. The interesting thing with these foods, Russians generally love them. For me, they're just a bit strange. But at the same time, I'm sure Russians, when they go to the UK, they find these foods that we eat in the UK as strange too. I'm not saying they're bad foods. I guess they're just foods that perhaps you have from childhood and therefore you grow to like them as you grow up, you know? Whereas, because I wasn't born here, they just don't sit well with my stomach or my mind thinking about them. Okay, see you in the next one.